What began 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, against the 18th ranked team, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. They'll run it from the gun.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line, those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for 26. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Looking to scramble to his left. The receiver makes the catch. And they've got him.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play and brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Nice grab. It's Barnes. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
And that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Looking downfield, it's Levin. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a first down and a big gain.
And the Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Off the play fake on first down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona State. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
As the first down is still going. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain...
A deep shot right down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So incomplete pass on second down sets up a third and inches. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Now, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, ASU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Barnes. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Grab behind the line. It's Vaughn.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Grab near the sticks. It's Barnes. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period.
14, West Virginia, 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the run, it's White. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
On third down, he drops to throw. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the first down marker.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback keeps the football. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
And the Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Now the Burton point after attempt. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And this pass is caught. Powering through a tackle. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down, West Virginia.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Who's in the clear? With huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Hamilton. Brought down, and the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. And the single back takes the handoff. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The game makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Caught near the sticks. It's Hamilton. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Play action here on first down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
To me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. Receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Sun Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Testing the right side here. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Going for his running back. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught over the middle. It's gone. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's hit just before the throw. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the Mountaineers will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, we're going to throw the football. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Here's the 2nd down play. Wants to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, West Virginia. This air attack is still unstoppable. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drop.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this deep to begin the second half. And the kickoff will be returned. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Pulls it in. It's Singleton. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Mountaineers lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
2nd down after that previous play. We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Mountaineers are in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks free with room to run. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Looking downfield. It's Levitt. On the move now. Contact as he threw it. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Brown.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Hand off to the single back. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Mountaineers will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt today for the offense. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. him back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's White. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Snags a quick throw. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
First down, West Virginia. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's White. White down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And they'll just down it right here. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. Here he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State. There was no catching him that time. This will be fun. Strange things happen. The conference championship trophy is on the line. 1-possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
PHC is good at a steel trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Handed off out of the shotgun. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Leaning on the run game here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, we'll get a throw for the 1st down. Over the middle, it's Barnes. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Gonna run it. It's White. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Mountaineers with first and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Barnes. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead stays at 3 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Back to pass. It's Levitt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught by the receiver. Gets into space at the 50. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking to throw it on first down. That ball snagged for a completion. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
But that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? To throw, it's Levitt. The pass rush closing in. Cannot get the throw on. He's taken down, but a huge play at this stage of the game.
What was the quarterback thinking here? There's just absolutely no way you can take a sack in this situation. And now it's fourth down.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that to me is probably the ball game.
And the quarterback will take a knee. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, you get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here for